Hey, welcome back to our course on making a WordPress website from scratch, where we go from absolutely nothing and then end up with this WordPress website with hundreds of articles, hundreds of product roundups, and hundreds of affiliate links. I'll walk you through the entire process. It's actually really easy to do. And if you're just joining us, go to the description and then go back to the first video, start from there. I walk you through the entire process, and this course is completely free. So I hope that you've followed along up until this point. The last video, what we did was we created 138, you can see them right here, 138 product roundup posts. In this video, what we're going to do is just some housekeeping with these posts with some Amazon disclaimers. And then we're going to work on a link pack, because we're going to use these posts, which we've already created now, to create an internal linking structure that we're then going to use when we write our info articles in the next video. So let's check out some of these posts first. So I have 138 of them. They're all published right now. What you do might vary. You might not want to publish 138 product roundup posts. You might want to only publish 25. I'm going for a lot just because, heck, why not? I want to show you the extent to what you can do with ZimmWriter. That's the whole purpose of this video, how to create that site. So let's view this one and view this one. Just check them out. So 5 best winter bathroom decor ideas to transform your space into a cozy retreat. So we have some winter hand towels, some winter wall decor signs, winter Christmas snowflake bathroom rug, sunlit Christmas snowflake shower curtain hooks. That's cool. To be honest though, I would not personally want to replace my shower hooks every season. That's a chore right there. And who cares? Is a visitor really going to come in to your shower and be like, wow, you have Christmas shower hooks? I don't know. That's not my hobby. Maybe it's your hobby, and hey, that's perfectly fine. Everybody needs a hobby. So don't let me knock your hobby if that is your hobby. But if that's keeping up with the Joneses, I don't think the Joneses have Christmas shower hooks. So the pictures are fantastic on here. Right now, I just want to put our disclaimers on here too. That's really important when you're dealing with Amazon, to have your Amazon disclosure statements, and then also if you're in the US, you want to have your FTC disclosure statements also. So let's deal with the footer first, because that's pretty easy to take care of. So I'm going to click customize, and I'm going to scroll down here to the footer, and I'm going to click edit and click on copyright. And in here, I am going to put this text. And now you can actually come to my site right now that you're watching this video, so the site's already published. My site, and just yank my disclosure statement. Now, look, consult a lawyer. This is not, don't come crying to me if your disclosure statement for either Amazon or, hey, don't sue us if you rely on this information or something, doesn't hold up in court. Hire a lawyer if you're concerned about that, but you're free to use mine if you want to. So we'll publish this. And let's scroll down, see what it looks like. So now this is the standard disclosure statement that Amazon wants. We are a participant in the Amazon Services LLC Associates Program and affiliate, blah, blah, blah. So they want us to put that on your site in a prominent place, but everybody just puts it in the footer. And then I always have something like this on some of my sites. I usually change the language up from site to site, but I usually have something like this. And this is just basically, there's no warranties provided. All this information is as is. It's for entertainment purposes. So that is the footer. Now we gotta, somewhere in here, according to the FTC, we need to make sure that if we're using AI to write the article, we're not being deceptive and trying to pass this off as not written by an AI, or also not written by someone who didn't actually use the products. You can write a review if you didn't use the products. You can go look at the manufacturer documentation and stuff like that and write a review, and that's perfectly fine. But just don't tell people, hey, I bought this product and I used it and it was great. If you didn't buy the product and if you didn't actually physically use the product, then don't be deceptive and try to indicate that you actually did. That makes sense? At least in the US, that's now the rules. And so what I recommend doing, and this is going to depend on how you want to approach it. Okay. If you are using the free version of Blocksy, then you won't be able to do what I'm going to do right now. So you'll have to find a different place to put this. Let me show you what I mean here. So the paid version of Blocksy, and Blocksy is not expensive, 69 bucks a year for one, 100 bucks a year, you get 10 sites. If you're going to start making sites, pay the 100 bucks a year. I do have an affiliate link in the description down below. But the reason I'm saying this is the paid version does give you some really cool stuff. And it's going to allow us to do something really neat right now that we would not normally be able to do on the free version. It's going to help us, at least in my opinion, comply with the FTC disclosure requirement for product reviews now. So when you click on show hooks, these little orange or yellow-orange boxes will appear. And these are places, they're called hooks, and not all themes have them, but Blocksy has them and it's great. They're places where you can tell Blocksy to insert additional content. So these are all different hooks throughout your article. Now, they're usually not inside of the article itself, but they're usually at the top and then at the footer and all this stuff. And these are great for ads. Maybe you have an ad plugin and you want to put ads up here or banner ads or whatever. So we're going to click this pencil icon right here and it will create this new content block for us. Now, again, this is just for people that have the paid version of Blocksy. And then this is the text we're going to put in. Now, you can find this text just by going to this Designer Affair site and just copying this text from the site. And after we've input this text, we want to click this Blocksy button right here and add a display condition. We've already set where on the page we want to display it, like where on the particular page we want to display it. Now we got to tell it which pages to display this on. So we just want to display this on not our entire website, but just our post category of product reviews. So scroll down till you see post with taxonomy ID. That's just another name for a category. And the taxonomy ID is going to be product reviews. We just want to display it there and then we'll save it. There we go. Now let's refresh this page and you see it appearing up here. Now this does not look very aesthetically pleasing. So let's make this centered and make it look a little bit better. So what we're actually going to do is we'll come over here and change this to a headline. So we're not going to do just the normal paragraph. We're going to do a headline. This is the generate blocks headline. And that will give us a little bit more control over this. Because then what we can do is click on the settings. And we want to first of all say, let's align this in the center. And we're going to set the max width to 740. Or the width to 740 and the max width to 740. Now we'll save it and go back. And it's in the center now, but it really does take up a lot of space and it's unsightly up there. So let's dial down the size a little bit. Let's go to typography and set this at, let's see, 12 for the font and 20 for the line height. Click save. And while that looks pretty good, I don't like that there's no margin at the bottom or at the top. So let's add a little bit of breathing room to this. So let's go over here to our margins. And for the top, let's do 15 and bottom, we'll also do 15 pixels. And let's see what this looks like. The margin's not working because I think this is not this is probably an inline block. So the margin won't work. So we'll have to rely on padding. So let's delete the margin and we'll do 15 for top and bottom padding and see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now let's check this out at different resolutions. So this is the tablet view. It's really hard to see probably on your screen, but that looks pretty good. Let's actually just scroll this way. There we go. So the problem is the width I had, it's not actually resizing because I think I have the width at 740. So let's just set the max width at 740. So let's remove this width and put the max width at 740. And that should allow it to resize now. Yep, the problem is though, on smaller screens, there's no padding or margin on the left and right. And also the line height is still pretty big. So let's go over here and we're going to change the typography on mobile down to a font size of 10 and line height of 16. And then we'll go back and we're going to change our left and right padding to 20. Now let's try this. So we'll refresh and scroll down to mobile. Yeah, that's pretty good. Although we could probably still dial down the line height a little bit. Let's take the line height a little bit lower on mobile. All right, let's do 14. Yeah, I like it. And you might think people aren't going to buy if they see this. That's nonsense. Everybody knows about affiliate links now. And honestly, people are lazy. They probably won't even read this entire thing. And that's on them. We're front and center saying this article was generated with AI and we have not used these products. Whether they decide to actually take the time to read that or not, that's on them. A lot of people just scroll this stuff and, oh, pretty picture. Let's view the latest price. But I think, at least in my opinion, we're complying with the FTC here, but I'm not your lawyer, so take that as a grain of salt. So that's good. Let's see if there's anything else I want to do. Oh yeah, link packs. So link packs are really important. So in this video so far, we have made our FTC disclosure up here, our Amazon disclosure down here, and then we've adjusted the breathing room for this image. Now we got to make some link packs. Now this is a really important step for what's coming next. So the reason we wrote all of these product roundup posts first, we had a reason for that. There was a specific reason. We are going to write a couple hundred info articles. And those info articles are going to have links to these product roundups inside of them. But if these product roundups are not published, then that's a problem. So that's why, like with this particular process, I like to publish all of my product roundups first if I'm going to link to them. Now, there's other ways to link. You can use other internal linking tools, but honest to God, ZimmWriter's linking is hands down the best. So if you have not used link packs, you got to watch this. Making link packs is absolutely incredible. So let's open up ZimmWriter. Let's see here. So there's this feature down here called Link Toolbox, and this will allow you to make link packs. And these link packs, you can load up when you write an article. So we're in the bulk writer, for instance, and we say, let's load some link packs. So we load a particular link pack, I don't know, Planet Self-Defense or something like that. And that will load up all the links that I added to this particular pack, and then it will insert them based on relevance into the articles that it's writing. So this is a great way to get amazing internal and also external links in here. So the links that you add to a link pack don't have to just be internal links. They can be external links too. So we're going to create a link pack that has both internal links in them and external links in them. Great, Scott, Marty, I'm from the future. I'm here to warn you about things that will happen that would be really bad if you don't take corrective action right now. No, it's not about your kids. It's about your website. I've always wanted to do that. No, really, I'm from the future. I am editing this video because one of our students pointed out something very, very important. We're going to make link packs in just a second. And if we don't disable maintenance mode, then the link packs will not work properly when they're being created. ZimmWriter will go to your website and try to scrape all of your links. So you can actually get a taste for what the final site's going to look like right now. This is what we're building. So ZimmWriter will go and try to scrape these links. And if you are on maintenance mode right now, it won't work. Okay, so we have to disable maintenance mode when we're creating those link packs. All right, so in this video, and then I think we're also going to maybe make some in the next video too, make sure that maintenance mode is off when you're creating your link packs. Okay, hey, I got to go back to the future. I have lots of important stuff to do. Great job so far. Keep it up, and I will see you in the future. So going to our link toolbox, the first type of links we want to add to our pack are going to be links to these product roundup pages. Now, you might be able to, if you've published all your product roundup pages, and you've waited a little bit because sometimes it takes a while for this to refresh, you might be able to go to your domain name and then put it /sitemap.xml. You might be able to do this, and you should see something that has your posts on it. Now, again, this might not be updated. If it's not updated, you might have to wait 30 minutes or an hour or two for this to finally refresh and be updated. Now, this is a very easy way to just get all your links for the product roundup post. So we can take all these links here and we can copy them and then just do a Google search for URL extractor. Let's try this text-filter.com. So this is text-filter.com. So we'll just paste in all this stuff because we copied stuff that is not linked. So like these time codes in here are not linked. So we just want the links out of here. And make sure if you have other pages on here or other posts, you're just copying the links that you want. So we copy everything we want and then we'll press extract. So we'll take this and we'll go over here and let's see how many we have. We have 138. So we have all of our posts right now. If for whatever reason you don't have, your sitemap is not updated, you could also, if you were doing this like we were, like programmatically, ZimmWriter would make each of these, like this would be the slug. It would be like HTTPS yoursite.com/. And again, if you're using the product roundup, then it would be best-fall kitchen decor /. Oops, not that E though. And so you could just come into Excel and use like some Excel skills to create your list of all the different URLs. That's another way to do it. But we have our list right now. And so what we'll do is we'll take this list of URLs, and this will only work if those URLs, what we're going to do right now, only works if those URLs are published, because we'll put these in here, and then we're going to tell ZimmWriter to create this pack, and ZimmWriter will go to each of these URLs and then scrape the URL and summarize the entire article, and then use that summary as it's determining which links to create during the internal linking process. So we have all these links in here, and we're going to temporarily disable ScrapeAll because we don't need it to scrape these particular links. If we were scraping Amazon, like YouTube, or some kind of a site that would block us from scraping it, then we would need ScrapeAll. But we don't need ScrapeAll for this, and it goes a lot faster if we don't have ScrapeAll enabled. So these are our links right here. And let me just I'll just do a couple just to show you real quick. Let's just do 3 just to show you. Give this a name. We'll call it Design, DESIGNER, AFAIR. And we'll say Product Roundups. Or let's say products. So we'll say save new pack. That's all you got to do, save new pack. We need to process 3 links and summarize them in order to save your pack. Sure. So now it's processing the URL. So it's going out, scraping the URLs, and then it's summarizing the content that it scraped. Now it's doing number 2. It goes really fast when we disable ScrapeAll. So we just did the first 3 right now, just the first 3. Let's close this stuff. Oh, and by the way, switching back for a second, this block that we injected at a hook, if you go back to your backend over here, it's in this content block area, okay? So you can create these blocks of content and kind of inject them anywhere on your site based on hooks or whatever, and that's where this content block was created. So we added 3 URLs to our pack, and let's go over here and load our pack and check it out. Designer Affair Products. So there are our 3 URLs. Those are in the pack right now. Now, if we ever want to add more URLs to the pack, we can do that. So let's just add 1 more URL just to show you. Right, update pack. Okay, so we loaded the pack. We added 1 more URL on there. Update pack. We're going to add 1 new link. So it's processing the link. And let's go check it out. Designer Affair. Cool. Now we have 4 links in there. So what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to add all of these links in here. We'll add all of these links. Now there's one more thing that I want to add to this pack. So first I'll add all of these links. I'll do this off camera later, but right now we'll just work with these 4 links that I have just to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay. These will be links that when we're writing our info articles will link to one or more of these. One or more of our product roundup posts. So it would be like how to decorate your house for the winter. And then inside there might be a link to, or how to decorate your house for the fall. There might be a link in a particular subsection for best fall kitchen decor products or something like that. We also want to do something really cool now. Another type of links that we want to build that's basically only possible with ZimmWriter. So let me go to Amazon and show you something. Amazon, and this works with almost anything, not just Amazon links. But let's search for, where's our keyword? Fall kitchen decor. Let's search for this. Search for fall kitchen decor. Now look at this little URL up here. Let's remove all this nonsense at the end and just copy this basic thing right here. And so this is the search string, all right, to get our products. So I guess it's like search keyword equals fall kitchen decor. So what we're going to do is we're going to programmatically create, let's go over here, 140 of these, okay? And so not only will our links be internal links to our product roundups, but we're also going to create links directly out to Amazon to browse these different products in here. Now, the problem is I can't just put this URL into a link pack and update the pack because there's not enough data on here for ZimmWriter to summarize. ZimmWriter just not enough stuff on here to summarize. And plus there's like stuff down here. ZimmWriter might get a little confused. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this special pipe symbol. And you can read about it in this directions link for the link packs. Let's see, the pipe symbol, secret pipe symbol. You can read about it right here. But what it basically entails is we put the URL in here, but we put a special pipe in here, and we put our own a pipe symbol, like a, I don't know, not a bracket, but just a, like here, up here, like a little pipe symbol. That's what they call it. And after that, we put a summary of the URL. It can be like up to 50 words or less, something like that. It doesn't have to be a lot. And that way, ZimmWriter will not scrape the page. It will instead use your summary, all right, to add that to the link pack. So this is great when you have links that either ZimmWriter cannot scrape, links that are not published yet, or just about anything else. Imagine you were writing 100 articles and you were going to publish them all simultaneously, but you wanted them all to link to each other. How can you add links to the articles which are not yet published? So let's go back to Amazon, and we see this format up here. We need these words, but with a plus between each one. And we're still going to need this particular phrase. So let's just copy this stuff out, and we'll copy it to like Notepad or something. And I want to change all of the spaces to plus symbols. So space plus, replace all. Fantastic. And then we'll come over here and we will paste it right in here. Now we need, let's see, go back over to our browser, and we'll copy this right here, just the first part. We'll come over here and we'll say equals quotation, and that URL right there, and then end quotation, and symbol B, and symbol quotation, pipe symbol, and we'll type in a website that sells products related to, and we'll do space, quotation, and symbol, lower, parentheses, and then in the parentheses, we're going to put this right here, and then at the end, we'll do and symbol, parentheses, period, end parentheses. So now we have, so you can pause the video and kind of copy this. We have that Amazon URL, and then we have it searching these keywords right here. And then we have a pipe to trigger that we don't want ZimmWriter to actually scrape this URL, a website that sells products related to, and then we're lowercasing fall kitchen decor, okay? So now we'll take this and we'll just fill down. We'll put this in here. And then you can take all of these, imagine we've put in all our URLs to our internal links for our product roundup. So now we're going to put in the links to Amazon. And we're going to update this pack. Update pack. Now it says processing URL, but it's going a lot faster because it's not scraping any data. It's basically just taking this phrase that we put in and manipulating it on the back end. And so now our pack should have Amazon. So we have our internal links and we have our external links. So what I'm going to do when this video is over is I'm going to add all of our internal links, and then I'm going to add all of this stuff and update the pack and have just one giant pack with all of the results in it. Now, just FYI, just to tell you, when you've closed the link toolbox, your link pack will be in, so you go in the ZimmWriter folder, in your database folder, in your link packs folder. And these are all of your link packs. They're a separate database file. So number one, occasionally you might want to just back this database file up, this database directory up with all your link packs in it, just in case. So that covers everything in this video. We put our affiliate disclaimer on, we put our FTC disclosure on, we created our link pack. Next video, we are going to set up our job for the info articles. The first job I'm going to run will be the 40 articles to instantly publish for our eight categories. And then after that, we'll queue up our, holy smokes, our 590 articles. We're not going to instantly publish all those, but we'll drip them out. So it should be really cool. So that's going to be in the next video. Hope you got some value out of this. If you like this video and you stuck around the whole time, hey, please like the video, subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff. If you have a question, drop it in the description below. There's links to all this stuff also in the description below. If you need more help, There's a ZimmWriter group down below in the description with 13,000 members. Feel free to join up. All this stuff's free. All this stuff. ZimmWriter is not free. You can get a subscription to it down below in some of these products that I'm using here. But this whole course is free. I'm showing you exactly how to do it. So I hope you're following along. I hope you're creating some awesome stuff too. And I will see you in the next video.